Kez. Was it Kez? Is that a different... Aye, there it is. I think Craig is coming on a bit too strong. It's because I... okay, should go back, do the right thing, go back to a cave, get on all fours and wank till the ghouls come home. I think Craig is coming on a bit too strong. I think it's because he hasn't relieved himself in over 200 years. If you you know what I mean. Craig should just go and, you know, do the right thing, go back to a cave, get on all fours and wank till the ghouls come home. Like, that was £3. I would rather you kept that money in your fucking pocket than hit me with part of that fucking shite. And you've got the fucking cheek to actually say to a mod, I mean, I didn't see it pop up in the thing there. I had to actually go into Ko-fi to see it. This is what I want you to do. See if you're planning going out with pals this weekend, or anything like that. Cancel it. You're staying in this weekend. You're not going anywhere. That person who said that, you're not going anywhere this weekend. There's no way I'm letting you go out and embarrassing yourself like that. You need to work on your partner this weekend, unless your pal's worse. Imagine you were the fucking funniest out of your pals. Jesus. I'd actually like to spend a night in that kind of company. Sometimes I watch films kind of half knowing I'm not going to like them. Did I not do that by another film the other day? What's that thing I watched the other day? There was something I watched knowing, oh, this must be the place with Sean Penn in it. I knew I wasn't going to like it. I knew I was going to hate it. And I did hate it, but also kind of liked it as well. His character, I did my fucking nothing. I hated the cunt. And that's a great film. Oh, is it Lizard Queen? Oh, I must be wrong then. Right. Sorry, I like it. I fucking watched it the other day because I saw a trailer for it. I fucking did my nothing. The voice. Hold on. This must be the place trailer. The voice on the cunt. He's like a kind of former sort of goth kind of
My father is dying and I haven't flown in 30 years.
Fear of flying isn't your only problem.
That's true.
It's one of the reasons I fell in love with you.
It does that like all the way through the film.
Problem.
That's true.
It's one of the reasons I fell in love with you.
I remember when was that? 2012. So I was like, I think I was like kicking about, maybe trying to write sitcoms at the time. I think Lemmy Show, I don't know, was the third series out by that point, or writing it, I can't remember. But I would sort of go about just go and watch the film and all, films and all that. Go to the pictures.
I don't know the first thing about him. All he ever did was search for his persecutor at Auschwitz. He never found him.
It's like got a mix of things.
You know about the Holocaust?
In a general sort of way.
And your father? Did you
So,
know your father? What do you do?
So you'll be looking at that trailer and going like, wait a minute, what is this? What? Searching for the persecutor, a Nazi? All this other stuff. What the fuck is this? It's like the went like that. But that's kind of one of the things I like about it. I didn't watch it going like that. This doesn't make sense. I kind of like that. It's about this sort of goth guy. I won't go into it too much. Goth guy living off his royalties. He was big in the 80s or something like that, right? And he's staying in Ireland. he's American, he's staying in Ireland, and then he's got reason. I think his dad dies at the beginning, and then his dad was in Auschwitz and was hounded or humiliated in some sort of way, but with this Nazi, he's been hunting him ever since, and he goes to hunt him. So it's like a mix of, wait a minute, like they've went like, it's about this, it's also about that, and it's also about that, and they've went like put it together. And I like that it's, you know, it's not just, right, so it's about that, so therefore it's all serious and it's that, or it's just about this, so it's just about that. No, this is like the first 5-10 minutes. This is, what I'm telling you now is trailer stuff. Trailer stuff. But it's that fucking laugh. He does that then. And he's speaking away. I know that's the way the character's meant to be, but he speaks in this way. It's kind of smart arsey and what's everybody talking about? That bugged me, but I wanted to watch it for that fucking reason, and it did exactly what I wanted, and I enjoyed it in a way because of that. But David Byrne is in it. David Byrne for Talking Heads, and he meets him and he talks to him, and it's this bit. It's a weird bit. It's like a bit of the concert. It's a bit of him singing "This Must Be the Place." I think it's that, and it's a bit for a concert, but it's like filmed. It's not like, oh, there's a concert happening. It's obviously purely for the purposes of the film, and it's it goes on for quite a bit. It goes on for like 2 minutes, just a David Byrne, and the camera sort of comes out slowly, and it's like a kind of, you know how I knew somebody who did the website for what was it? Was working on the website for, what was it? The Krypton Factor came back, right? The Krypton Factor, you know, the Krypton Factor, the Rubik's Cube and all that. They brought it back in the what was it? 2000s, like 2006 or 8 or something like that, right? But it was Sage accounting software that, like, they were the sort of sponsors, advertisers, something like that, right? You know, like, so if you were watching it, sponsored by Sage, or brought to you by Sage, or something like that, right? But as it goes to the adverts, and then as it comes back for the adverts. But this is what I was told. Sage accounting software, whatever it was, were actually funding the whole thing. Was there a scandal or anything like that? Not like that. It wasn't just like the program's getting made. This is what got told, unless I didn't hear it right. It wasn't like Krypton Factor's getting made. They're bringing it back, kind of game shows about intelligence and remembering things and all the rest of it. And they've went around going, does anybody want to stick their name to it, use a bit of money? But it's like, it was actually like completely funded by them or something. It was something like that. Actually, basically, like, you know, just, it's almost like that film. It's almost like David Byrne has went like that. Can we make a film that's about this, it's about that, it's about fucking anything? I don't really care, right? But it's the name of one of my songs in it for Talking Heads, and I'm in it. There's a bit that I'm in it for 5 minutes, and I'm like, the other characters going like, you're an artist, you're so clever. That happens. I mean, you're an artist, you're amazing. You do these things and people go, he's an artist, he's amazing. And David Byrne in it, as they go like that, oh, shut up. No, I'm no. And I want a kind of concert just filmed for that. No, a kind of wee one that goes on for like 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes even. So people just see, like, he's a really clever guy. I'll pay for a lot. It's kind of like that. Anyway, for the same reason I watched that film, to kind of go like, this really fucking annoys me. But in general, I sort of liked it. I want to go with that person, can't remember the name now. That person and his pals. I want to experience how shite that fucking part is, man. If we can get that sorted out. If we can get... Short Eater, aye. Get a right good fucking night out, man. A right good night out.